Then the purpose of this bandage is that the horse feels the hindquarters more. Some young horses who stumble a lot or who are kind of lazy behind or not active in the hindquarters, they are simply stumbling or being lazy, not active, because they lack feel for the hindquarters. And this bandage helps the horse to feel the hindquarters again. Good, I'm gonna put on the first one. So my plan is to first put on the one that goes around the hindquarters, work her a bit so that you can see a difference, if there is a difference with her, and then put on the one that goes around the shoulder, and then to see if there's a difference too. Okay, so this is not a special bandage, this is a simple elastic working bandage for the legs. I know you can also buy those bandages for a special price. But if you have those elastic working bandages, just use those, don't spend any extra money. This is really absolutely does the job. And well, I use a babeck pad just because I do not have a lunging cinch that is small enough for her. So on the channel you want to attach the bandage that goes around the hindquarters kind of at this height, not higher, because then the risk that it slides all the way up under the tailbone and the horse get a big spook is pretty high. So, and before to attach it on the other side, do not go around behind your horse. Some horses are quite sensitive here around the flanks and the butt, especially young horses, and you can provoke a big spook that the horse jumps forward or that the horse kicks towards you. So if you happen to have a very sensitive horse to touch here on the flanks or behind, in no way go behind your horse. Go around in front and then rub your horse on the bum. It's really nice and friendly. And lead down the bandage. And attach it in the same height on the other side. Okay, so a word about what height. It should be in this little groove here. That it does not slip really up and that it does not slip down on the hocks. So if the bandage sits here in this little groove, that's just perfect. Then the purpose of this bandage is that the horse feels the hindquarters more. Some young horses who stumble a lot or who are kind of lazy behind or not active in the hindquarters, they are simply stumbling or being lazy, not active, because they lack feel for the hindquarters. And this bandage helps the horse to feel the hindquarters again. It communicates through the constant touch to the brain. There is a body part. Yeah. Oh, that was the leaf under the string again. Right. Good girl. Yeah, super. So when we get a young horse fit for riding, it's a lot about, well, this physical work, that you get more aware of the body, start to build the right muscles. And this is not a work that is done in a matter of 2 days or 5 minutes, or applying the body bandage during one session. This is a work that takes months. Yes, that is a work you need to do with great consistency and patience. Okay, I'm gonna apply the front bandage now. The front bandage is good for horses who stumble a lot in front and who have a tendency to really drop their rib cage, who drop down here in the lower cervicals, who carry the head high, and who kind of drop down the rib cage in between the shoulder blades. So I'm curious if this bandage will help her a bit, because she does that quite a bit. Mouse. She starts to look like a Christmas tree. Huh? Yeah, and by the way, you see, it really has a nice effect to get the horse used to all kind of stuff. So this top bandage should sit above the shoulder joints, kind of really nicely around the base of the neck. Good. Had a nice slow jog. So the nice slow jog with a steady stretch has the purpose that the horse gets all loose in the body. Yeah. But then you also got to ask for activity to have the correct engagement. Good, good. 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 Yes, I like that. Nice. Oh, I like my horse. How she moves here. Come. Come. Good. Come. Good. Voila. Yes. Good. All right. So I think we saw a pretty nice effect once I put the second bandage on. I really liked her level of activity, regularity now in the end, and really started to like her outline. Good girl. Huh? Yes. Gonna use that more often now, huh? So in this amount of work, for me, it's enough, especially if the horse is like her, really in the beginning of training. As your horse gets more fit, of course you can do more. If your horse canters easier than Tara, which I hope, you can start to incorporate also canter trot transitions, or start to do little gymnastic jumps with your horse wearing the bandages. That is a really great way to improve the quality of the canter as well. Yeah, you can even have your horse wear them while riding. But please don't have your young horse wear them while riding if your horse is super sensitive on the flanks. Then I wouldn't do it. Daarom mooi zien.